Hey up, Sofa Squad, and welcome back to Rants from the Sofa. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you never miss another rant. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about that photograph of Matt Hancock enjoying a kiss and cuddle with his aide, Gina Coladangelo, who was hired last year with taxpayers' money about a month ago as COVID gripped Britain. Now, I don't usually like to talk about the Sun, but it's their photo taken from their exclusive article, so I kind of have to mention them in passing because this is where the photo came from. But as you can see, there's Matt Hancock, not exactly conforming to COVID restrictions, not exactly conforming to social distancing. But this is not the real story here. Matt Hancock having an affair with his aide is not really the real story. The real story is that, as I just said, while the rest of us were masking up and keeping 2 meters apart, while the rest of us couldn't hug each other, there was Matt Hancock, kissing and cuddling his aide, Gina Coladangelo, last month. But even that is not the real story. Let's be clear about this. This is nothing more than a distraction from what is really going on. The real story is about Matt Hancock's incompetence. The real story is about Matt Hancock's cronyism. The real story is about Matt Hancock selling PPE contracts worth millions of pounds to his mates, to companies who have previously hadn't had any experience in producing PPE whatsoever. The real story is that the Good Law Project have had to take Matt Hancock to court in order to pry the details of this scandal out of his groping hands. And they have discovered 6 more VIP lane companies just the other day. These companies include Uniserve Limited, who are a logistics firm controlled by Ian Liddell. They say that prior to the pandemic, the firm had no experience in supplying PPE, yet the firm landed a staggering £300 million in PPE contracts from the DHSC and an eye-watering £572 million deal to provide freight services for the supply of PPE. And then there's Draeger Safety UK Limited, which, according to Good Law Project, is a subsidiary of the German-based Draeger AG, landed a direct award contract in July 2020 to supply FFP3 masks valued at £87 million. And then there's Eurothon Europe Limited, a Wiltshire-based supplier of wheelchair accessories, was handed 2 contracts worth £74 million to supply face masks. And the list goes on. This is the real story. This is the real scandal. You know, what Matt Hancock gets up to in his private life is not the real story. The real story is the scandal of him and these VIP lane companies getting PPE contracts, and the Good Lord Project having to take him to court in order to get the details about it. So that's the reason why Matt Hancock should resign, not because he's had an affair, but because he's crooked. But let me know your thoughts on this issue in the comments below. Okay, rant over for now. If you've liked this video, do give me a thumbs up, and if you're new and you'd like to see more, then do subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you never miss another rant. Okay, thanks for listening, and bye for now.